All right, so you guys ready to learn how to play this game? So, cool thing about this game is that it allows you to explore a bunch of locations, find a lot of different items, and make a lot of difficult choices, and have these really cool like spiritual encounters and stuff, okay? So, basically what's going to happen is we're going to have our little meeple here. This represents us, or our team of players. You can have 1 to 3 players, which will be represented by these guys. So we're doing a 2-player version. Yes, so you start in the village, you go to the village, you open up your village cards, and that makes a nice little panoramic of the village.
Whoa, that looks cool.
Very cool. Okay, and then you would read this card out loud, and it explains what's behind card B. So looking at the village, you first see your female neighbor's house. Then looking at next to hers, you see the male neighbor's house, that's C. And then at D, third, you see your pitiful thatched roofed house. And E, you see the fields where your parents are very likely to be working, and where if you go there, you will probably end up working the rest of the day. And so now, as the players, we get to choose where we want to go. So you could choose to go there, and I could choose to go here.
Wait, I forgot what the first one was.
Well, I'm just going to breeze through it real quick, okay? So basically, there's the female neighborhood. So you get to see this card, and you can read it to your teammates, and then you would gain 1 strength, which is recorded here. So you could gain some strength, or maybe 3 strength, whatever it is. So the mechanics are down here, and the narrative, the story, is right here. Right? So she says, the male neighbor tells you, this drought is terrible. I have not been able to feed my kids a proper meal all year. I'm sorry, I know that you're hungry. I can't give you much to eat, but I will share the little that I can. Let's pray that we will receive rain soon. So it gives you a sense of what's going on in the community and how people feel and how hungry you actually are. Make sense?
Yeah.
All right, so then he would go to a card, and I don't want to go through too many of these cards because I don't want to reveal the story before you guys actually play the game. But what I would like to do is show how the battle mechanics work, okay? So we're going to put this away now, and now we're going to go to the church, okay? And to get to the church costs 2 strength, so we lose 2 strength.
That's interesting.
So we're down to 7 now, and we're going to now open up the church. Okay, and so what's going to happen here is we're going to find out what's going on at the church. So B, you approach the church on Sunday morning, eager to meet with God. C, you are able to take a seat and listen to the sermon about a great miracle that God performed for Elijah. And D, perhaps after listening to the sermon, you can approach the pastor. Okay, but what's important here is this note at the bottom. You actually cannot visit this until you have received a token card that allows you to go there. So since we haven't found that item, we cannot go to that card.
What is E and F?
You cannot go there because you don't have this token, and you can't go there because you don't have that token. So we can really only go to these 2 locations.
Okay.
So we're going to start with this one and this one. So this explains what he preaches about. And this one is you actually get a chance to talk to the pastor afterwards.
Okay.
Okay. And these mechanics, this is an old version of this card, but in the newer version of the card, what would happen is you can approach the pastor afterwards and you can question him about the Bible, because this sermon that he just taught doesn't really make sense. Like it's a weird miracle. And so you're going to question him about it, but if you want to challenge him on that, then that takes confidence. And your confidence right now might be kind of low. So if you have, like, say, confidence is only 3, well, then you got to roll the dice, okay? Or you're going to have to roll the dice. Okay? You're rolling against the dice. And so since you rolled a 1, which represents the pastor, you have more confidence than that. So that basically means you did well. So you were able to respond well, you were able to approach him confidently, and you were able to overcome the challenge. But if you had rolled high, right? If you had rolled a 5 and you only have 3, then that means you lost the challenge, and now you got to fight the spirit of hypocrisy, okay? So you've got these 3 cards. These are your battle cards. You have a melee attack, you've got a ranged attack, and you've got a special defense, okay? So Trent, I want to let you hold these cards. That's your battle deck. Okay. And we're going to battle against deck 4, I think it is. Let me double check. Where's my battle deck? So here's my battle decks. And I'm playing against battle deck 3, okay? And if you look at the stuff on here, it basically says he has a really strong special defense, he has a medium range, and he has a weak melee, okay? And we're going to shuffle these. And then you're going to choose which card you want to attack with, and he's going to reveal his top card.
Okay.
So choose your card and put it on the table here.
That one.
All right, so you chose melee, okay? And he reveals authoritativeness, which is a range. Range defeats melee.
Ooh,
and so you can see the results down here. You're going to lose 1 confidence, lose 1 strength, and you're going to have to go another round. So choose your next. So you're going to lose strength, you're going to lose some confidence, and you're going to have to fight another round. All right, so choose another card. Bam. So you chose special defense, and he chose melee, and actually you... Oh, actually, yeah, you chose poorly once again. So now you're going to lose 2 more confidence, and the fight ends. So you don't get the reward that comes at the end of this battle.
Okay.
And you're going to have to spend more strength in order to fight him again, or you can just move on and come back later.
I'm going to come back later.
Okay? So that's how the battle system works. And if you had defeated him, which is possible in the first, second, and third round, then you would... Or if you just keep saying go to the next round, go to the next round, after 3 rounds, the battle is over.
Yeah.
Okay? But you could have collected a certain item that would change the outcome of the game.
What is it?
You can play the game and find out. All right, so thank you, Trent, for playing. And
This game is fun.
looks interesting, right? It's good narrative puzzle, so we'll see how it goes.
It's a